For that report. Now, questions are mounting over the state of relations at the heart of Kenya's executive after President William Ruto held a late-night meeting with Deputy President Kithure Kindiki at State House. While the meeting was presented as a show of unity, political observers are scrutinizing what was shared and what was left unsaid. Images of the meeting were released only by the Deputy President, with State House remaining silent, adding fresh intrigue to an already heated debate over reports of shifting power dynamics within government. Mike Kagongo unpacks the political signals.
A quiet meeting held behind closed doors is now dominating Kenya's political conversation. Late Wednesday night, Deputy President Kithure Kindiki released photographs showing himself in an extended one-on-one meeting with President William Ruto at State House in Nairobi. The images were posted without a caption, leaving Kenyans to draw their own conclusions. The timing of the meeting immediately attracted attention. For days, speculation had swirled over an alleged cooling of relations between the president and his deputy, following reports that some coordination functions had been transferred from the deputy president's office to the office of the Prime Cabinet Secretary, Musalia Mudavadi. Kindiki, however, dismissed the reports as fake news.
And so what Ruto has done is to finish Kindiki politically. Fine, he has earned the title, Your Excellency, and, Deputy President, but he has finished him politically. Even after the release of the photographs, one detail has continued to fuel political debate. The images were shared only through Kindiki's official social media platforms, while State House and the presidency neither published the photographs nor issued a statement explaining the purpose of the meeting or what was discussed.
And there is an advantage to that in most controversial times, like now, when the country is polarized between those who want Ruto to have 10 years and those who cannot wait for 10th of August 2027, then where is Kindiki in this? He seems squarely in Ruto's corner. And that now turns him more into a Kamotho than into a Kibaki.
To supporters, the photographs portray a leadership team working in close consultation. Critics, however, argue that the absence of an official communication from the presidency leaves room for continued speculation over the state of relations within the executive.
He has actually become the #1 spokesperson on the government's development agenda and plans.
He has clearly defined in very uncertain times who is a deputy president, because he has shown he's an assistant, he's a principal assistant to the president.
One wasn't expecting to see anything much out of Professor Kindiki. He came as a lightweight, he still remains as a lightweight. He spent his time around Gachagua, trying to undo what Gachagua is doing. The difference is that Gachagua is fairly entrenched politically.
The meeting also came just hours before President William Ruto's highly anticipated national address on Kenya's future, further heightening public interest on what may have been discussed. The developments come as Professor Kindiki intensifies his political engagements in his Mount Kenya East stronghold. In recent weeks, the Deputy President has made frequent visits to Tharaka Nithi and neighboring Meru County, meeting grassroots leaders, launching development projects, and reinforcing his political presence in a region widely regarded as his traditional support base.
Kindiki has been able to balance two things. He's been able to play politics benefiting the mountain without necessarily seeming to do it.
As Nelson Mandela once told us, all politics is local. If you are not local in your politics, then you are totally irrelevant.
The increased engagements have drawn attention at a time when succession politics and regional influence within the Kenya Kwanza coalition are increasingly shaping political discourse ahead of the 2027 general election.
Kiti ya naibu wa rais iwezi toka, hatuwezi nyang'anywa na mtu yoyote. Kiti ya naibu ya rais ambao Profesa Kithure Kindiki amekalia Nobody can tune us.
Whether Wednesday night's meeting was a routine government business or a calculated effort to dispel growing political speculation remains unclear. With neither State House nor the Deputy President's office providing an official account of the meeting, questions over the dynamics at the highest levels of the government continue to linger. For now, the images may have projected unity between the country's two top leaders, but without an official explanation of what transpired behind the closed doors, Kenya's political class is likely to continue reading between the lines. Mike Kagwango, TV 47, Nairobi.